Very few places have the awe-inspiring glisten and enamoring sights that are a part of Abu Dhabi's landscape. Everywhere you look, there is breathtaking beauty, decadence, and regality. For anyone looking for glamorous adult playgrounds, look no further than Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is a part of the United Arab Emirates located in the Middle East. Aside from all of the modern architecture, Abu Dhabi is made mostly of deserts, grassy plains, and waterside regions. With a population of 2.5 million, it's spread across 52,000 miles and sits between Oman and Saudi Arabia. Abu Dhabi has a subtropical desert climate, which means extreme heat and humidity. In its hottest months, even seawater reaches temperatures of over 100 degrees. The rainy season tends to be the cooler season, which happens from November to February. I would recommend the second or third week of March to film because temperatures will be in the low to mid 80s and rain is expected only about 5 days out of the month. The United Arab Emirates is run by a federation of monarchies, and all officials are chosen by the president or sheikh. Currently, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan is president, with Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum as his vice president and prime minister. The currency of Abu Dhabi is the dirham. One dirham is worth 27 cents in America, and one American dollar is worth over 3.5 dirhams. As an American, our money goes 3.5 times further there, so our purchasing power is strong and goods are slightly cheaper. In 2015, the United Arab Emirates did $324 billion in exports, which is almost double their export numbers of 186 billion for 2014. Most of the exports were crude oil, natural gas, re exports, dried fish, and dates. Their main export partners were Iran, Japan, and India. In 2015, the UAE did about $248 billion in imports, down 35 billion from 2014. This is notable as it shows that although the United Arab Emirates did more importing than exporting in 2014, they financially restructured to increase exports exponentially while decreasing imports slightly. Main imports were from machinery and transport equipment, chemicals, and food. Goods were supplied mainly from China, India, and the US. There are 5 million workers in the United Arab Emirates. 78% of the labor force are in the service industry, 15% are in the industry sector, and only 7% work in agriculture. The United Arab Emirates' 2015 gross domestic product was $370 billion. What's interesting is that sectors have almost evenly split the GDP. The services sector accounts for 49.8%, industry accounts for 49.4%, and agriculture accounts for less than 1%, which mostly consists of products like dates and fish. The current growth rate of Abu Dhabi is behind the pace of growth of the United Arab Emirates as a whole. The UAE has had a pretty steady growth rate of 4% since 2013. Because Abu Dhabi is one of the richest Emirates, it could be argued that their rate of growth is smaller because it's the other Emirates that need the resources to grow. The inflation rates for 2016 are forecasted to be 2.4%, which returns the United Arab Emirates to its normal range. In 2015, the inflation rate went up 2 points due to lack of enough exports to support imports, which may have caused price hikes. United Arab Emirates may be wealthy, but most of the wealth is contained in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. Many of the Emirates don't share the same sense of luxury. In fact, the gap between the wealthy and impoverished is so wide that 90% of the wealth is controlled by only 2% of the population. One thing that residents do have, however, is free access to utilities. This is a great amenity, especially for the almost 20% of the population that lives below the poverty line. There are very few reasons not to do business in the United Arab Emirates. In the past year, ISIS has been a huge problem in the Middle East and around the globe. Earlier this year, ISIS made it known that there were intentions of targeting the Emirates to attack. What's more surprising is that the number of ISIS sympathizers in the UAE have grown exponentially. Also, if there are same sex couples on staff, you may need to advise them of the strict laws that the UAE has against gay couples and gay marriage. These laws are strictly enforced and can be punishable by death. Transportation in Abu Dhabi is relatively easy, quick, convenient, and comfortable. Abu Dhabi has its own international service, Etihad Airways. Also, there are taxis, a 24-hour bus system, and highways that allow you to travel within Abu Dhabi as well as to neighboring Emirates. The Abu Dhabi Water and Electric Authority provides uninterrupted utilities with no issue. Their environmental agency confirms that tap water is safe but bears a strange taste. For this reason, they have made water delivery services available for a fee. Because this project is a continuation of the Bourne films and Abu Dhabi has already worked with the team of Bourne Legacy, I believe this is a good reason to go with a location that has already been successfully used. Abu Dhabi also has a cash rebate filming incentive and is quickly becoming a major production hub. The scenery is beautiful, and they have the infrastructure to handle any feature film production easily. Thank you.